Okay, I think we got everything we need to see there. Let me get over to you so I can see things the way everybody else sees them. Get my laptop moved. Okay. Quite a up here, but a lot of going on today. Okay. Just waiting for it to load up. Oh, okay, there I am. Hello, Michelle. How you doing? Let me see about getting this so that everything's in the shot and muting myself. And live chat. Come on, live chat. I'm all right. It's been a weird day, but I'm doing okay. Oh, come on, stop freezing up. I'm so tired of that. Just one thing. It's all I need. Okay, so it looks like I'm trying so that we're all in the screen, but not me in the screen. Oh, that's too far. Okay, that looks like it's okay. Cool. Oh my gosh, I hope you had a good day today. Happy Fri-Yay to you. Oh, I love when YouTube decides to choose the lowest DPI for you watching yourself. You're blurry on your own screen. Oh. Okay, so I did get out the sewing machine. It wasn't until today, but I did get it out. So I sewed up the little pockety thing. Look at me, I sewed. It was just a boring straight stitch. Nothing exciting. I left a few little threads on there. Added in a little black fabric, which we didn't plan on, but I like it. So it's going to go right in here, and we're just going to glue the 3 edges. And I don't even know what we're sticking in the pocket. And then we're going to add in this window. And I went ahead and put in the night sky because I thought we could put the picture maybe over here even. We'll have to see how we like it. But so I was proud of myself. I did a thing today. I learned how to, so we have to figure out where this is actually, because some of it hangs over. So right inside the sew line, I think is good for where we should glue. That should be a good spot for it. And then we'll do here and then down this edge. I think that will be okay. It's my first sewn item. I've had that sewing machine since my birthday last year. And I was just too chicken pants to use it. So there we've got our little pocket. Go over here and we'll give it a little push down. Since it hangs over the edge, I want to make sure that it's down okay. You know how it goes. And I do kind of want it all the way down on this side, just to save us having any problems with it suddenly peeling out, catch it on something and peeling it up. It could happen. Okay. So there we go. I'll be sewing everything, right? Yeah, Alice bought it for me for my last birthday. Threaded it up and everything, but I don't know. I couldn't bring myself to use it. So I have to decide, do I like it with the night sky, or do I want to cut out? I want this portion down here. Now I definitely want this, where the comet is in the window. But I had, so that you could see more of the pocket and the details, I hadn't planned on, and then I got carried away when I glued it on. So I'm trying to decide if I like it that way or if I want to take out just this top section here. I do have several projects that require sewing that I've been putting off. So, because we could have the picture here if we wanted to. Let me see about getting live over here. I hate that it buffers all through the live. Or even maybe we like it right there. Well, you got a point there. You got a point. I do think I like it. I like the idea of being able to see everything in the background, but now that it's all done up, I'm kind of liking it. So let's slather on some glue and make it happen. Uh-oh, I hope we're not buffering. I'm buffering on my screen. I hope that you are not buffering on your screen. But I buffer here all the time. So I'm just going to slather on a hunk of glue. A hunk of glue. You may wind up having to use E6000, but it's buried on my desk, so. You might need to look at your resolution. Mine always sets to the lowest now. I may move the camera down a little bit, but let's try turning this light this way. As long as I don't look directly into it, we should be okay. That is going to cast some shadows, though. That help any? Okay. And then to glue her down here, I need her to be a little thicker. So I'm going to find something to add to the back of that to just thicken it up a wee little bit. We'll use a little bit of this. Okay. I think that'll work out just fine. And so let's ink that up. I don't know what to do with the ink. I had the ink. And then I moved the ink while did I drop it on the floor? And I dropped all the other stuff. Oh boy. Okay, where did I put it? I really thought I just set it over here. Whole trees. It's definitely not back there. Okay, well now we need a new inky thing. Uh-oh. I did make one mistake. I just realized what it was. So we'll just grab a different ink pad. And we'll go with it until I figure out what I did with the other one. I just remembered, whoa, that I wanted to put some buttons on here. Janie, how you doing? Carla! Nina! Well, a whole bunch all at once. I couldn't find my inky pad. I had it right before the live, and I set it down somewhere. And that location is now a mystery. How's your guys' Fri-Yay? You're doing okays? Okays? Ooh. I got into Elsa's decoupage paper over the weekend. Borrowed a few sheets. I'm pretty sure she knows. The elves and the grandkids are all out. Mike made them all leave the house and go to the park. So they went to that park that we went to, the one with the Stegosaurus and she lied to me. She said she sent me the pictures, and I went through all of my emails. And Els did not send me any of the pictures. Not a single one. Okay. So I'm adding the picture, and I took a little bit of that decoupage paper that's got just the weird handwriting on it, and then so I'm gonna kind of do that, I think. So just gonna layer it up. Three boys. However, they arrived at noon. Spoiled my breakfast plans. And immediately got obnoxious. It's Ashlyn, Rylan, and Tristan. Tristan doesn't come that often. He's Brittany's stepbrother. And he used to come all the time. He just doesn't come as often anymore. I don't know why. But he's a little aggressive. Very sweet. But you get him playing games or watching anything that's a little bit violent, and he he's excitable, and then he gets a little aggressive. And sometimes him and Ashrin gang up on Buggy. So Mike was trying to work, and they were being themselves, so according to Mike, and I don't know if I believe this because I don't think you could tell Elle stuff like this, he made them all leave the house and go to the park. That does not usually work with Elle's. Oh, don't Buggy. He's been such a little wiener lately. He's been a little whiner wiener. All right. I might have wanted to angle that a little bit. Let's see if I like that better. But, you know, if they're here for the weekend. Mike and Els are taking them out again tomorrow to a park to do something. They're at the park with the Stegosaurus and the waterfall and the turtles and everything. Because it's got a water feature, you know, where you can go get all wet, and all boys are wieners no matter what age. It's got a really cool water feature. They can go play and get wet and get all of their rambunctious energy out. And then he told her to bring them home pizzas so that we don't have to worry about dinner. So they are getting Little Caesars. So there is a pocket in there. I did it. I know we talked about, some of you guys were here last week, about not putting the stars in here. But once I started doing it, I liked it so much. And then I showed it to Michelle and she was like, why change it? And I said, okay. So the only thing I didn't remember was that I wanted to put some buttons on here. So I did bring the button box. I'm going to move this over. Right before the live, that's why I was a couple minutes late. I was in the closet. I spilled my popcorn, so I got to get in there later and clean out the popcorn. It's the button box. So we had looked at some metal buttons before, but the original pocket that we're doing a kind of a riff on had like these kind of buttons where they're the this isn't a mother of pearl, but kind of like that. So we're looking for some. Oh, that one's nice. I like that. Look at that. Let's see if I can get it up there. It's like it looks almost like stone, but I know it's not. Could be ceramic. So we're just gonna button the buttons. We're gonna. I've got 3 kind of nice little ones. And then we'll tie some string. Like this one already has a string through it. We'll just tie some thread through there to make up for the fact that I didn't sew them on there. Because I'm a dork. Do you like this one? No, I don't like this. I don't want anything too plain. Well, that might be fun. This one's got the thing on the back. And those are hard to glue down, so I'm looking for see if I can find just one more that doesn't have a thing on the back. Maybe not a thing on the back button. I had a lot of wood buttons in here that are new. They're newer buttons. I got them off eBay a while back. Just because I thought they were pretty and fun. We'll have to find it. Ooh, what about that one? Nope, that's another on the back button. Flowers. Ooh, wait. Oh, man. I saw what I thought was a pretty cool button. Hold, please. Let's look through maybe this pile. Oh, I just threw one on the floor. Okay, well, there we go. That one's got already a thing in it. And I saw one with a little pattern on it that looked neat. I'll never find it again in a million years. Look at the little cameo button. Isn't that cute? Ooh, and on the floor it went. Hopefully I'll find it later. That'll teach me. Okay. I think we'll go with these ones. I think I'm digging those. Now I just want to keep sifting through those buttons till I see that button again. That's a thing to do after the live. Obsess about buttons. Oh, I just threw another button on the floor. Okay. Oops, extra button. Okay. I tell her she get a stick until one fetches the most and gets the big icy and the others get regular size. Nice! Hot Pocket. Oh, I did. I sewed, you guys. But I already sewed it on, so I can't show you everything. But I got out the sewing machine. I actually sewed with the sewing machine. It wasn't the best sewing on the planet. But I did it, guys. There, you can see it on the inside of the pocket, but I already glued it down. I got excited. But I machine sewed. I got out the sewing machine and I did it. Okay, so let's move this. Let's see if we can't shove some poor piece of fiber out of this bunch into the button. We have lots of pieces. You just have to get one to fit. I don't think I have a needle small enough for this, and Elle's is gone, so. I mean, I do, but I don't know where they are. I need a pair of scissors. And I've lost my scissors, too. Great. It's probably with my ink pad. That would be my guess. You put them all in the same place so that you wouldn't lose them, and then you lost them. Oh, dear. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see if I can figure out. Is there an extra pair of scissors up here? No, no scissors up there. Other stuff, but no scissors. Scissors, I found them. Oh, they may be back. I heard, oh, there. Okay, hold the phone. I gotta put my glasses on. Okay. Mm-hmm. Wish luck. Okay. Who won? Hold, please. Oh, that's why it's more than one. There's a couple of pieces here. Let's see if I can get it to go at least one more time around so we can see it a little better. Ah! Hold, please. Thank you. Let's get this in there. No. I also have glue on my fingers. Oh boy. I'm gonna hold it close to me. I'm not gonna try and show you. Sorry, guys. It's not that I don't love you. I need you to go in the hole. I'm concentrating. We may have to go sans thread on this. Believe it or not, I have seen other people successfully do this. It would be easier if I had my tweezers up. I got it through one time. Okay, we're going to live with one time. It's going to be a thin piece of thread, but it'll break up the color of the top. It's going to tie it in a knot and move on with my life. If I were by myself, I would do this a bunch more times. But I'm not by myself. You guys are here. And I don't want to drive you bananas. I don't know. She just sat there swearing at herself for 4 hours. Okay, so there it is. It's a little tiny bit of full. Yeah. Sounds like they're home already, so they couldn't have spent that much time in the park. All right, so we're gonna. These are gonna go. Should we go biggest to smallest? That would be this order, I think. Let's see how they look on there. Anything that makes the kids fall asleep on the ride home is awesome. This is wrinkly because it's still wet. It will smooth out. And I'll hold it up in a minute so you guys can see it a little better. Okay. Yes, we're going to have glue stuffs on here. I'm a serial killer. I don't think I care about glue edges. Also, if you have OCD, they're not straight. The strings are not straight. The buttons are not straight. Car bananas. All right. I think that needs to be pushed over just a little bit. All right, what do I think now? Let me look at it on the screen. Okay, let's hold it up so maybe you can get a better look at it. Whoop. There's the whole thing. All right, let me put my ball of junk over there. Okay, so that's got to dry, obviously. What should we put in the pocket? Should we try and make a little kill card? What should we do? I don't want to move it because, you know, stuff. Let's see. Let's move this aside so we don't mess it up while the buttons are drying. And let's grab our bucket and see what kind of stuff we want to. So we do have our little gated carry thing where we might be holding people hostage. Okay. We've got a pair of legs and a bloody thing. This goes with the Airstream trailer, which is back here. Those go together. Ooh, maybe we could put the postcards in there with some victims on the back. That could be a thing, couldn't it? Oh boy. Okay, who do we want our victim to be? We need pictures. Okay, we're going to use the postcards if they fit. Let me see if they fit. Uh-oh. One fits. So this, we'll use this one. That one will have to go somewhere else. Ta-da! So this is Old Iron Bridge in the Ozarks. Relics of the past, there are still dozens of these old bridges along country roads in the Ozarks. Seemingly rather delicate in structure, they have carried the traffic across the hill country streams for over half a century. And it's got some damage to it. So it's legit old. Rebecca, how you doing? Krabby's in the house. Welcome. All right, so I got to look through here, see if we can find some pictures of ladies we want to murder. Or maybe have murdered, or maybe they were stalking. I don't know. I think that should go with, I think it goes like that. With the Airstream trailer one. The Airstream trailer, and I like that too. Got a whole thing going on. Stay there. That's the problem. Everything falls off the ironing board onto the floor. We lose more things that way. Okay. Looking for girl pictures. Doo-dah. Ooh, maybe we could do something with that. Okay, let's that. Maybe something with that. Too big. That needs to go over there. It's in the way. Ooh, what about her? See, it's very pink and colorful. Or we have these late. Okay, we got some choices now. We got some choices. Ooh, there we go. Okay. We might work on that next. I don't know. I'm really loving the Airstream. Okay. So how was your Fri-Yay, Rebecca? Scrunch up our little postcard here because it's going to fit in so nicely. So we would have to back her maybe a little bit. So some layering possibly. Do we want to add in a second one? Maybe. I'm a messy person. I had an easy day at work now. I am just laying around relaxing. Nice. Nice that you get to lay around and relax. Sweet. Okay, I just saw here a piece of file folder. Okay. Oops. Okay. Well, an easy day at work is a nice thing. I love it. And Carla, how'd you do today? Still a little overwhelmed? Anybody have any weekend plans they want to share? I hope that you guys have some fun weekend things planned. %75 caught up. Autocorrect. Always helping us out, right? Who knew I could get so many victims out of a hair cutting book? I'd love to find another something like that. It has come in very handy, and I'm running out of pages. I have to keep an eye out at the thrift stores for something, you know, for those different kind of things that who would have thought, right? Got the end of the month paperwork done. Nice. Now you know what that means. Beginning of the month paperwork. The joys of work. I have a huge mess on my bed. I had very little on there, and then I started using the sewing machine and all kinds of shenanigans. And I had to clear out to get in the buttons thing, which makes me know that I need to put buttons where I can get to them more easily. As it is, I have to crawl around on the floor after my live. And okay. I don't want to cover up. And then I think I want to tuck her right there. Okay. But we're going to need some other stuff. Okay. So let's go. Let's see if this will work. I don't know why I'm throwing the scraps up there. Okay, so we can't have the wordy McWord words. What if we made her hingy and then added on 2 ladies from? Hold the phone, please. Okay. You broke the copier? Well, there you go. Still have to finish up, but astonished at how much. Good for you. I'm so happy. I'm excited for you to be caught up or close to it for, you know, everything that happened. That is pretty quick. I hope if they didn't appreciate you enough before, they do now, because not only did they have all the problems when you were gone, but you've been pretty zippy at getting it all worked out. I really wish I knew where my other ink pad went. I'm sure I'll find it directly after the live. So, I still had some jelly prints to cut down, so I was cutting some of those down earlier today. Okay, so let's see if we can make a little. Now this still has to fit, so we can't have anything that. Oh, I suppose I better check. We may have to do it this way, like. Ugh, I didn't think about it fitting in the pocket after I put her on there. Or maybe we'll just pin her to the. Oh, I got to think about this. Hold the phone. Let's see. It's 3 guys. Oh, looks like it's 2 people holding a baby. But, you know, we don't have to know what that is. I don't want to have to turn that. So what should I do? Should I just cut off some of her legs? Then we won't have a border all the way around it. Oh, choices. Okay, we'll use her somewhere else. Let's figure something else out here. Okay. Okay. So we do have this page with this tiny little house. Like it's a big field with a house in the background. So maybe. Gotta be flexible, right? Maybe there's a house somewhere up in these hills. Let's trim that down just a smidge more. Okay. No straight edges. And everything has to fit on the doodah. Postcard. Hi, Lucy. How you doing? Oh, wait, Roseanne. It's Roseanne. There's Lucy. I must have. Oh, there you go. I must have missed her up there. I got my black high-heeled fake Crocs with spike chains. Okay, let's. I gotta go up. I think I missed some of the conversation. Oh, there I see. Service guy will be out on Monday. Let's see. Okay. Well, hopefully he can fix it. And I see Lucy coming in. Hello. Hope you're having a great Fri-Yay. Roseanne. Well, what can they expect? It's you know, you're only just recently back. It'll give you some. Okay, I think I like the composition. So let's work with that. Let me grab my tiny attacher for at least the I want to do at least the negative with that. Uh-oh. Oh, I found the stapler though. The tiny attacher is MIA. But I did find the regular stapler, which we were looking for last night. Okay. So this is on the back of this vintage postcard, which I believe Alicia sent to me. Elisa? I'm always getting her name wrong. Okay. And I am probably going to put this on the same way, just because I think it'll be hard to glue the negative. So we are just, and it still looks okay for the postie card. Okay, So now we're going to put this over here. We need to ink this. I think it's the only thing not inked. Okay. Ink. I'm always missing something. If we're ever on here and I can find everything right away, the world is probably going to end in that moment. It is a reason to spend this weekend ironing and getting my mess cleaned up. There we go. And then I think we'll give this a couple of little wrinkles. And we'll ink those just a little bit. You know how we do. Yes. There we go. I think that's good. Nobody's got weekend plans? I'm going to just let the boys have their grandparents' fun. You know, try not to be crabby apple. And get some work done. I've got paper drying in the garage. Okay, so we wanted that right there so we're not really blocking up the words for the postcard. I still want those to be visible. And everything has to fit within the postcard because it's going in a pocket that's barely big enough to hold the postcard. And just like that. Okay, so we're gonna actually have to trim a tiny little bit right here, and then we'll ink it again. I wanted to get one on sale for several years. My friend talked me out of it because I don't have a specific. I just like the tiny. Hey, you used to go around tiny attaching everything. Uh-oh. I lost the doodle that goes inside. Oh, here it is. And everything is a doodah today. I can't find any words. Mine is not a Tim Holtz tiny attacher. It is just a white one that Elle got. But it is this kind of the same design, I think. It's just not Tim Holtzy. And I didn't use it for the first little while that I had it. Honestly. And then I just started tiny attaching everything. Okay, so I don't think we're going to need this anymore, or maybe we will. So I don't think we'll need the grass. Maybe we'll put that in Scraps of Joy. But the what? Oh, creepy tree. Creepy tree. So let's keep the creepy tree. We'll keep the green bit. Oh. Check that out. So we have options. Okay, we'll keep these. That'll go into Scraps of Joy, though. And there's no need for just a green piece of field. Okay. And because this isn't, I could put it, no, I don't want to. We're just going to let that go. We're going to let that bit go. Let it go. So there is our, should we write a little date on the front? Should we? Let's see. Should we do this? Doo-dah. I need a piece of paper. We'll use this little white part down here. Okay. So this is a vintage postcard. What do we want to say? What year do we want to say? I'm thinking like in the 80s. What do you guys think? Give me a year in the 80s. Pick a year, any year. 1982. Thank you, Lucy. Okay. And then, so here, this is going to go. This is our little pocket that we made all our layered with the sewing. I did the sewing machine. I'm so proud of myself. I could be spinning. Can you hear me? Try refreshing. I'm spinning off and on. Like I get micro buffering all through my own life. 1982. So let's do this girl right here. We'll make her 1983. And she was wearing a shirt, so that's actually from a magazine. It's from the 80s. So here's our postcard and our little collage bits. Their house in the background, so let's show that up close. And then the postcard, and I wrote the date in the corner right there. And then it goes right inside the pocket. And these aren't dry yet, so we have to be careful. So let's pick a place for Airstream Guy and start thinking about that. And we need a new place for her. We need a little place for her. Maybe we could just tuck her in with that. Let's do that. Let's just tuck her in. There, she looks nice peeking out of the pocket. Well, everybody got in ears after Lucy was first on my screen. So, okay, so we don't want the buttons to move just yet. So let's at least take a look at where we think our next murder will happen. Oh, there's just a nice little bit of trees, isn't there? I wonder if we can. I wonder if I can make it. I want to make it work right here. You know what? I'm just going to put it on there. I am going to tear this edge just a smidge. Look at me, micro tearing the edge. And then I got to get out the... I'm so inky today. I just like it right there. I just now... Well, plastic. Like I said, my brain is kind of in the upper atmosphere today. I didn't get the amount of sleep I thought I was going to. But such is life. These things, they happen. What you gonna do? Make the best of it. That's what you do. As soon as I get this glued on, I'll show you the whole thing. Up close and personal. And then we'll look for a place for... Well, it could have been way creepier on the other side. It's from that other... That's glue. And then we're just going to tuck it right in there. Actually, I do want it to overlap a little bit right there. Okay. So I think that means a little more glue right here. Look at us with the glue and the stuff. Okay, so this is my first sewing ever on something with the sewing machine. It's basic and it's not very straight, but I was trying to learn the sewing machine and get it all. I should have practiced on something, but you know me, I'm impatient. And the glue is not all the way dry on the buttons, so... And in the middle, it is a night sky in the middle of the window. I think the stars are just too small to show up on the... Oh, now I'm buffering. Now I really am buffering. Okay, Roseanne, I'm sorry. I feel bad. I am buffering on and off quite a bit myself. So that is our little pocket. So pretty happy with it. All right, so let's figure out. So this is our Airstream guy. And then we have the Cosmic Campground. And we were supposing that we murdered him for his Airstream. And then we have these fun pictures like to make use of in some way. And I don't want to cut this one down, so we have to find something. Something without screwing up the buttons. If I know what size page we're working on, I can kind of work with that. So this is still a work in progress. That's our porchy thing. We've got a big page here. And we can have it go up a little bit. Like, I'm okay if it goes higher than the page, but not that much higher. So we will have to trim some of that off. We could also maybe just cut here under the doorway to bring it. But, so this is, I think, so maybe if we can find another page this size. Let's see about this. Is anybody else buffering? Are you guys seeing okay? Okay, so we need to come back to the buttons. Let's see what's back here very carefully. Well, there's our big page with all of our stuff. I still have to on this page. No, where is it? Maybe it's another page I'm thinking of. Okay. That's nice right there. And then we also have the fabric up here. Nope, but this is for the sepia tone. It's for the sepia tone thing. Ooh, that's 2 pages to work with right there. That might work. What if we move this? Okay, let's put this guy in here with all his goodies. And go back to the other green page. Here. So we'll put this somewhere else and we'll use this here. It goes this way. It goes that way. Okay. So knowing that, so that's going to allow us to maybe have the Airstream guy over here. Still use the big moon picture, which I don't want to cut down too much. Okay, I think I'm getting ideas here. We're going to need a little tent. And obviously we're going to kill that guy. Okay, so I think that's how that's going to work out. So let's look for a tent. Oh, bye, Lucy. Have fun with your company, and thanks for spending some time with us. Okay, that's good. Rebecca, no buffering for you? Okay. Janice! I'm good, but not great. Not great, but good. Well, considering how you felt yesterday, I think that's, not necessarily forward progress, but you didn't, like, I'm sorry that it's that way, but I'm glad that you're not miserable. That would not be cool. We did finish up the pocket. We're just buttons to dry. So I think we're going to pull out our, if I can figure out what I did with it. I did find the summer glue booking stuff. And I know that, here it is. Yeah, and I've busted the thing. So we're going to pull this over and we're going to look in the summer one for for a tent or a nice camp kind of thing. Getting stuff checked out. Got some. Okay. Well, you keep us updated. We worry about you and we care. We want to know how you are doing, miss. But only what you want to share. You don't have to ever share anything. No pressure. Good Lord. I think I might have dropped a couple of things. Okay, so let's see, first of all, as long as we're here, let's take a look at our summer glue book, which was made from a big music book, I think. I don't remember. Do you guys remember? Oh, stuff stuck to the back. Well, there went something else. He's gone. So we'll have to start working on this every now and then, or I might do videos for it. This is a big, big book. And we worked haphazardly in it. So here's some pages that we got. We started in here as well. Look at that. I didn't think we'd gotten this far. Well, look at all that yummy ice cream. Love this picture. Kid hijacked by bugs. And then there's a parasailing, and so that's fun. We'll need to do this other part here too. Let's see if we did anything else. I think we only got a little bit of summer glue booking done last year. Look at all those colorful macaws. That's out of that's an image that Else gave to us. Oh, here's another one. It's just heart palpitations, but yeah. Right? You go outside some days, you're like, I think I'll go back inside. Take the scenic route. Oh, look at that pebble path. Fun. And then, so we have lots to fill for this summer. This was with all our messy, we just scraped paint on. Oh, here's another one. Love the lightning pick. I hadn't remembered this book being this good. There's another one. Interesting rock formations. Got a little bit of a fair going on. I gotta. Cool. Let's see. That one we'll probably leave as is. Maybe we'll put something to cover the barcode. And we could put in other animals maybe. And that's our whole glue book. This was made out of a really big a music. There was music in it, I do believe. But it's a nice size. I think that'll take up some of our summer. So let's start the look for camping stuff. Stuff for a camping page. So oh, that could maybe work. We could take one of them Maybe her. She's because they're bundled up in blankets. So that is a possibility. Look at that. Some success already off the... I know I have some tinty things. Okay. And that's big, so let's put that underneath all the smaller things. And then we're just going to start digging through summer. Let's start with some of these back here and see how this goes. A little fishy. Oh, there's an Airstream trailer. Maybe we like that one better. Or we use it in addition to. Okay, let's take that. A waterfall with a little rainbow in it. Okay. I'm just pulling aside some things. That we might be able to use. There's another of the bug. Okay. We're not doing a beachy thing. Lots of water stuff. Ooh, nice Ferris wheel. You know, that could come in handy, though. We could do a page about that. Traveling fairs could be a good way to... Oh, that's fun. Getting chummy. Oh, there's another little trailer. Okay. If we don't use them in the serial killer, we'll put them back in the... Oh, deep in the heart of West Texas. Oh, little doggy. I don't know why that's in the summer one, but it is. Oh, do we like this one better than the other one? We'll keep both just in case. Okay. Shark. Okay. Ice cream brownies. Big waffle cone. Woohoo. I know that there's at least a couple of temps in. Cucumber. More ice creams. Yes, it was a prairie dog. You have more prairie dogs? Prairie dogs are fun. Okay, there's some stuff here. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, I don't want... Oh, there's a tent. And I don't know that I want the people. Okay, well, let's set that aside in case it's the only one we can find. Superboy! That might be good for serial killer. You start looking at everything different when you're killing people and for fakes. Okay. I feel like with that face, she's just up to no good. Ice cream. That's kind of 4th of July-y. Stuff. Summer. Oh, look, this must be out of him. There's a tent. Okay, but it's a tent and a guy. I kind of just want a tent. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I think these are out of that big atlas, right? We need some really good stuff out of here. Boats. Ooh, that's a nice eerie one, isn't it? Nice. I don't think... I'm going to take that out. I don't think of that as summer. That's fall. Ooh, that's spooky. I like it. Okay. Okay, I'm pulling out a couple. Recategorizing. Oh, that's definitely fall. Beachy. Kayaki. Ooh, that's pretty. I think I want to use that somewhere else. Toucan. Oh, that's misty, so that can become creepy. Whitewater rafting, trolley car, train. Oh, that's more fall to me than summer. I think that might be fall too. Okay. Lots of good ones out of that Atlas, though. Check us out. That's nice and dark, though. I think we'll save that for a different. Boy, we really went on all things water for this, didn't we? Bird. Bird is the word. Uh-oh. Oh, dandelion. That's nice. Weird guy dressed in pink. Route 66. Giant badminton. That's fun. Bit of a car bumper. That's got a very summer feeling, you know. Vintage car bumper. Makes you think of like roadside diners. And, ooh, that's nice. So, oh, there's another piece. We're having a dearth of tents. That's sort of tenty, but that doesn't really meet my requirements. Guy in a cowboy hat with a big mustache. Water skiing. I've used this one in my personal journal before because you can write over the whole thing. Very nice. Sunset. That does not go there. That says nothing about summer to me with bunnies. That's killing me. Killing me. Uh-oh. I guess I watched some folks late Wednesdays. They have too many tarot decks. What did you get? What did you get? What did you get? Ooh, horror cherry. I hope you're going to show me. I hope you'll do like a flip through. Ooh. I'll have to look that up sometime. Sounds amazing. You know I love the horror. That's bunnies. Bunnies. All right. But wait, there's more. My God, if we can't find a tent that we can use in all of this, I'm a little bit ashamed of my magazine skills. Okay. Full page stuff. The trick is going to be getting this all back in there. Ooh, look at that one. That's nice. Nick. Oh, that's pretty. Well, if nothing else, it's been fun to reacquaint myself with ice cream. What's in the bucket? Load up for a summer of fun. Little pink umbrellas. Some fairies. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Ooh, and it's textured. Okay. to-do list thing in there. I'm not finding any. Lots of doors. Some doors. More doors. Underwater stuff. Ooh, that's pretty. Lizard. Oh, that's a nice trail for the serial killer. They went off into the woods and they were never seen again. It's a kitty. Cars. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait. What about that? That might be a thing. That could also be a thing. Finally, a tent in a lake. It would be all the way towards the end. Well, we have choices now. Lots and lots of choices. You're hoping as much as I am, right? Please let there be a tent. Oh, that could be cool. And then we could save the waterfall for something else. The little tent with the Jeep. Okay, that could be a thing too. Okay. Finally, some possibilities. Another ice creamy thing. Maybe we want the people. Maybe we want this. We'd have to maybe tear the kid out of there. I don't know why that's in there. We're going to do some summer voodoo. Lots of surfboards. Okay. Woohoo! We found some stuff. A teep. Okay. Now, the only unfortunate side to all this is we had to cram all this back in this doodah. So let's try and get these big ones in first. Because the rest of it we can sort of fit around. Do not turn a bunch of stuff upside down. No. Okay. We're going to do the best we can to not mess up anything. still want to be able to play with them later. Okay. The ice cream is very unruly. Okay. All right. So I'm going to have to tape up this this side over here. But I forgot how big our summer glue book is, and I'm kind of now looking forward to a little bit of summer glue book. Could be fun. Okay. So we got all kinds of fun stuff. And I think this is still very wet, but I think as long as we're careful, we check back on it every now and then. Here we go. Okay. So we'll put these over here. Okay, so let's figure out how we want to start this off first of all. Okay, so I think we want to trim some off the bottom and a little off the top. It's okay if it sticks up some, but we do not want a huge, like an inch over the top of the book. That's a little overkill. Got all kinds of stuff going on down here. Okay. I like a gent. A teep sounds a little weird. People might think we're saying teat. Let's see how long we've been on. We don't want to be on too long. Ooh, thank you for the thumbs up. I've already got a few thumbs up. That's exciting. Okay. Only an hour and about a half. So these are the things that did belong in there. Okay. So we are going to try and trim this up just a smidge. Okay, and just a little trim up right here. Okay. Let's see how that fits. Oh yeah, actually if we just cut it a little tiny bit more at the top, it'll fit perfectly on, at least up and down. Okay. From the bottom to the top. Yeah, now we got it. Now we got a little wiggle room to work with here. So we're probably going to turn that into a flip-in, so that's going to need to be backed. Okay, Rebecca. It's Toofies. 3 ladies I work with drive Jeeps. They are kind of fun. Yes, people that drive Jeeps. They're usually a specific kind of person, and they really do kind of like off-roading, and, it is a lifestyle. Whether you're an off-roader or not, Jeep owners kind of have a specific personality type, Okay, these were all ripped with I'm gonna let it go. I'm not gonna make it. Okay, so I think on this one we can cut a little bit of this edge off. I think that'll be okay. I don't think we're gonna miss much from that. I just don't want to lose any of the moon there. We might trim a tiny. I don't want to lose too much of the clouds either. So, and this one can't afford to get any smaller. Let's see. I'm just looking at various ways they could go. Let me go up a little bit. Or what if we made that also into a flippy thing? I'm trying to make everything a flippy thing. Am I crazy? Okay. So now let's see. Out of the other pile. Right here for right now. Okay. Yeah. My dad had one way back when I was young. Okay, so that is a good tent picture. So we might save the cabin for something else. They'll be good for something. That's, I think, longer than the one. Okay. It says the road chose me on the back. Okay, so I think I want to use one of these ladies. I definitely want to use this tent. We'll save that for a different spread. And I think we'll do this. Okay. Carla. Yes, they do bounce a lot. Okay, so we got our images chosen. So we'll put the rest of these in the bin because they'll get used another time. All right, so now we need to, I want to make this into a flippy and that into a flippy, so they need to be backed, which will give us more time and space to have work with the rest of these pictures plus some wood images, you know, some of the woods and stuff. So we need I think we're gonna need a file folder. Let's go choose one out of the filing cabinet. Waiting in line for the bathroom? That would make me unhappy. How's your weekend?
I didn't say anything.
You sure? Okay. You having a good weekend? Okay. Did you enjoy it? Did you guys go to the park? No? Just in the store? Did they tell you about it? Like what the park is like? Yeah. We went there the other day. It's got turtles and lots of birds. Yeah, it's like got a waterfall and a lake. Yes, real turtles.
Oh, like
No, but you can look at them. They don't want. They'll swim away from you if you try.
like
are some birds, but I think you'll like it. It's pretty cool. There's a giant stegosaurus head. I got this one. Oof. I thought it went with the theme. Pinky bit my booty cheek. Oh, he was feeling a little sassy today, was he? A little sassy. You know what? I got to go out and ask Els if she's going to go live tonight, too. They didn't get to go to the park. I might keep that for something, because that's the bendy part of the folder where all the score marks are. So we'll slide that up here. You know, I want to use the tabby part because I love the tabby part. It's got to be a pretty thin border, though. So we're going to have, I want the tabby to, so I think like that. So we're going to want to trim it like right there and, oh wait, not right there. We gotta have a tiny little bottom border. Okay, so we're going to want to right there. Okay. And then I think like right here. So we're just winging it. Hoping it comes out right. Let's do this. Okay, there's the thing there. And then of course we'll keep the pieces for other things. Okay, so we want it to be like that. Like that. I like it like that. Tiny border. Yes. Okay. Let me hold it up to the page. It's barely going to fit. It might go a little bit over, but that's okay. That's okay. So if I want to, I didn't think this all the way through. Hold on. It's still going to be okay. Okay. So we're going to glue it to this side. And then that leaves us the option to also use the back side. Sometimes I don't try and do it with file folders because they're so thick. And then we wanted to make a flippy thing out of this also. So I'm going to cut right at the end of this tabby thing. I actually think I want it a little closer than that. Okay, that'll work. And then I'm going to trim it there and there. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so we're going to want to get the corner rounder, I think. Go ahead and round all the corners on this one. And we'll have to think about the other one as well. And this gives us more space to plan murders and stuff, you know. Okay, so. But that means we also need to round the corners on the image. Try and get it to do nice things. turtles. If at first you don't succeed, flip it over. Look at me all schmancy and stuff. Okay. So now, I think I want to cut this side to match here. Just that little doodah. Doodah, doodah. Hold, please. I have to hold it close to myself to do this. If I can get a good grip on it. There we go. Look at me go. Okay. Oh, wrong way, wrong way. Okay, so we want it to go like that. And we'll round this image here because it sticks over the edge, just on this side. Maybe if it's going to cooperate with us or not. Get in the little corner doodah. Oh, you have to actually go in the corner doodah. Just fold. Oh boy. This is pretty thin paper, I have to admit. Yeah, no, this end. Oh, I'm glad I looked at that. I almost did it in the wrong place. Okay. There we go. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Okay, so there's our first two pieces. We just need to do some inking. And this is going to give us choices to work with maps and other stuff. So I like it. Let me run out and ask Gals if she's going to do late night politics so we can tell you guys the truthiest thing that we can. Hold, please. You gonna send me a link or put it in at the time? Okay, yes, there's going to be a late night lunatics, and she might get us a link. She was eating, so I didn't want to push it. But it's about an hour before she said 8:15. Okay, let's do some inking. Ink-a-dink-a-doo. Oh my God, it was here the whole freaking time. Let's use the one I like now. Nope. This is the one I like. Okay. to make it less floppy, we'll fold it in half without creasing it. It is 7 p.m. right now where I am. So we got another hour and 15 minutes you got to put up with me. It's terrible. It's terrible news for you guys. Oh, why am I inking the back? Nobody's going to see that. What am I doing? And so for anybody who has, and I think everybody has been in there at least once, but for anybody who hasn't been, Late Night Lunatics is not usually a crafting stream, although Elsa might work on aspects of various projects or try out some stuff that she, you know, whatever the mood strikes. But it's mostly a discussion thing. We get a little rambunctious sometimes, but we have to kind of keep in mind that Mr. Mike is still working when Late Night Lunatics happens. Someday maybe that poor man will not have to work on Fridays. So we're just, on this side we got to ink, or on this we got to ink both sides. Because we're going to make it a flippy-do. And like this book does not have enough flippy-doos. Hot dog has the heating pan is on, fresh water, and the dog. Good. Glad to hear it. Hope that heating pad gives you good relief. We'll be sending you some healing energy. Hope you have a good, relaxing weekend. Just all those white edges covered up. There we go. Where you at, Miss Nina? I always forget. I know Arizona doesn't do daylight savings time, so sometimes there are time and sometimes they're different. Because I live there. It's one of the things I did love about it. Never had to worry about changing the clocks. It was awesome-tastic. Okay, so those are all inked up. And then, I don't know how much of this we're going to use, so we may have to re-ink. But let's just ink while we're here doing all the stuff. So let's go ahead and ink this stuff up. Inky McInkington. I think she just sent me the link. I think that's what beamed earlier. I'll get to it in a second. That way you guys will have a Linky McLink link. Here we go. Okay. Colorado, okay. Not that far away. At this point, there is no point to it. Like, there's no farmers aren't still needing that. I don't think farmers ever needed that. I read that was just not true. That it didn't actually help them any. I haven't further investigated that. So, but at this point, with the way society works, it's not a necessary thing. We're just doing it because we've always done it. In my opinion, that's my opinion of the whole thing. Okay. I think it's stupid and unnecessary now. Howdy, neighbors. Okay. So, it goes this way. So now we got to glue. We just gonna glue some stuff. Maybe I'll just glue in the middle and I'll sew the edges, huh? Look at it starting. It's starting. Okay, glue. Glue cap on floor. So I won't get right up to the edge. I'm going to try it. I'll see if I like how it looks. Here we go. I think that's upside down, but no, that may actually be the right way. I might have had it upside down before. Because it's the crescent moon. There in the clouds. So the edges are going to be, not stuck down, but I'm going to try sewing them after they dry. And maybe here too, who knows? Okay, so this goes like this. We can do it. So let's just put some in the middle. Stay away from the edges. And let's get that glue lid before I forget it's down there and get somewhere. Spend a week looking for it. Okay, so let's get this how we want it. There we go. And we'll sew around that too. Haha. Now I'm addicted to sewing. Okay, so we got to decide. So that's the way that goes. And that's going to get tipped in. Wee. So let's, I don't know. I'll just try and make sure I look. Okay, so the Cosmic Campground, I think that's in Arizona, but I want to make sure before we start picking other things to go with it. Okay. Might be in New Mexico, I'm not sure. New Mexico. Okay. So these are going to go. So I think we want a map on the big piece. Hold the phone, please. Oop, that's not the right place. Okay, so we got our 2019 Road Atlas. Let's look for New Mexico. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, M, M, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York. Did I miss New Mexico? North Carolina. Oh, here it is. I missed it. It's on the backside of New Jersey. Which sounds wrong, but is, accurate in the map world. I have New Mexico and New Jersey. Okay. Let's see. Let me see if I can. I shouldn't have thrown that atlas over there. Okay, let's see if it says what it's near. It's one of only 14 IDA sanctuaries in the world. Okay, so what is it near? Hold on. Where? What? City. But with an H would be nice. City is near the cosmic ground. Oh, New Mexico. That's the one. Let's push the button. Alma, 8 miles south. Alma. Okay. Now we're going to need that. Index. Canada. Arizona. Delaware. Louisiana. Massachusetts. Nebraska. Nevada. New Jersey. New Mexico. That's Alma. Oh my God, it's so tiny. Hold the phone. I can't see it. Okay, Alma is not in the index. Oh boy. Okay, Alma, New Mexico on a campground. Yeah, wait. Okay, come on. Map. New Mexico. I'm hoping I can click on this and see where in the state Alma is. Coro. Hey, there's a Dexter in New Mexico. In Catron County. That's probably not going to tell me. Chavez, Lincoln, Union. We should at least get the right part of the map. Hey, Amber, how you doing? You can't read maps? That's okay. Not many of us can. I am looking for Chavez County. San Juan. Okay, it shouldn't be this hard. Let me go back to the map. Oh, here we go. Now I can zoom out. Zoom out. Alma. What are you near? Okay, it's near the border of Arizona and New Mexico. So over here. Near Pleasanton, Glenwood, Mogollon, Willow Mountain. Oh boy. So it's somewhere over here, I think. Newcomb, and 180 goes through it. Okay, so if we can find 180 maybe. Oh, down here. 180. Deming? And then the 180 goes up in there. Okay. Elk Mountain. Oh, please. Okay, let me go out just a little bit more. Let's see if I can't. $159. 180 and a 159. Here we go. Oh my God, it's way over here. It's right there. There's Alma. And then the would be a little bit. So it must, why didn't it say it was part of Gila National Forest? That's stupid. So it's right in here. So that's the area of the map we want. All right. It was okay. It's pretty good. Okay, so we want this section right here. So let's just start by cutting it there and see how that goes. Oh boy. Don't be angry about life. I hate it when the cutter is angry about life. Okay. Don't be angry about life. I didn't really want to. Oh, it just does not want to. Is there something in there? No, there's nothing in there. It just doesn't want to cut that. I really need you to cut that. Nope, okay. Oh boy. There's a little piece of something caught up in the. Okay. We're gonna leave the Arizona there because it's right on the Arizona border. Oh, now I see the other one. Okay, let's see. Now I'm seeing some of the other stuff. Okay. So if we want to do like, okay, well, first let's make sure it's going the right way. So we don't want to go any more than right about there. Let's see if it cuts the side any better. I dulled it with the jelly prints and now it's angry. Until it smooths itself out. I still have some more jelly prints to cut. So note to self, do not cut jelly prints with a brand new blade. So after my next sale, I'll buy another set of blades. I just have the one blade right now. And that didn't work out so well. Well, you know. I don't think we're one of those super precise serial killers, you know. We're just kind of winging it. Okay. Okay. I think, no, like that. Maybe just a little bit beyond that. Please cut. Well, mostly. Okay. And nothing is perfect, so we're just going to live with that. But we do need to round these corners. Yes, it is really dark out there. It's that's why it's known for its stargazing and its astronomies. You know, I can't think of what I want to say. Observatories. I'm trying to give them a new name. New Amyism. Okay. So there's a thing. And there's Alming right there. So that means we could maybe take the end off this right up to the edge of the sign. So do we want to just add that right in there like that? We see mostly just the moon and if any planets are visible. We have to go outside of the cities. Las Vegas has such we have an artificial horizon here. There's so much light from the strip and stuff. I think I do want to put that on there. So let's nail down the map first, shall we? But first, let's ink. Yay for rain, even if it's just 10 seconds. We get that all the time. We'll hear sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle up on the awning of the backyard. And it won't even hit the ground like the grass and stuff. And then that'll be it. But I like to think every little bit helps, because even if it only rains a little bit here at our house, it's probably raining in other places around us. You get all those micro showers and stuff. And it definitely rains a lot more like up in the mountains and stuff. I just want to darken up the edges on this map because we're putting it right next to that darker file folder. So just a little darkness. They were very brown leaves. I'm sad on my way to work. I noticed rhubarb is dying. Aw, too dry. That sucks. Rhubarb does need a lot of water to grow. Okay. So let's go ahead and put some glue on this. And I think we're going to sew, we're going to just keep sewing. We're going to sew because we're going to sew on the other side. So hopefully it will work for both of these. Okay. Here we go. And then I'm not going to glue this down yet. I'm going to get a little oh gosh, paper clip. That's where I'm going with that paper clip. Because I want to sew on here. And what I might do is put a little bit of fabric on the back of this, like on this side, and then give it a little sew around. So I'll probably, if I do that, I'll put it on a piece of tea-dyed paper. But for right now, just so I don't forget that's where it's going. Because you know me, short attention span theater. Now on this side, I don't know what's happening yet. So we got a girl and a thing. Need something for up here. We can rain pretty much every day. Oh, yeah. Okay, so these are our fronts. And that's what we're doing back here. I could do a flippy with the flippy. get carried away with all the flippies. But I don't know if I want to glue these down yet. I don't know if we're ready for, because something else needs to go there. And then these are going to go on the page with some other stuff. So I have to think about that for a minute. Where else can we get into shenanigans with in New Mexico? We've got some grassland up here. Okay, so we got Albuquerque, Santa Fe, and Las Cruces. So we could use some of these on the inside with some other pictures. And what do we have here? Roswell, well, we have to do something there. So, yeah, we're going to keep these to work with. Okay. So, now we got to, because we're going to have to, now I have alien stuff somewhere. I have like the extraterrestrial highway. I think it's in just the creepy stuff. So maybe we'll put that in there too. The extraterrestrial highway is in New Mexico. And we got to do something with Roswell. So we're going to need like a crop circle or, and I have that too, I think, in the creepy bin. There might also be some stuff in the stuff I need to sort. Some stuff in the stuff. Okay, so let's I think this is last night's pile. This is the thing I told you I had like a fistful of fibers from the. Did you need fibers, Janice? Because I got some fibers. You want some fibers? Because there's another fistful out in the garage. Okay, so this is stuff. You know what this is? Guess what I found when I was cleaning up? This is the, oh my gosh, we still need to find things. We found salt shaker. It was on top. Oh my God. It's got to be in here somewhere. Hold on, I got to see if I stuck it in here. Hopefully it didn't fall off. Nope, there's our salt shaker. Woo woo. So, salt shaker is done. Sunset pineapple. Owl. Okay. And we have yeah, it goes all the way back in here. So there's something to work on later. This needs to go in something. I need a thing. Hold please. Like a duck. Oh my gosh. That's important. Oh, sugar. Those are not supposed to be there. Okay, these will fit nicely in the house that Jack built. And hopefully one of you will remember I did this. Maybe I should, I know what I should do. Let's staple the list. For now, right to the outside. Ha! Hopefully that will make it easier to keep track of. Theoretically. Okay. Now you guys need to go away. I need this pile. Okay. Let's get yeah. have super dry skin. I would love to live someplace with a little bit of humidity. Okay, I'm glad you got some. Just thought I'd ask. That'll all get used up in something. My lungs aren't a fan either. It's super hot. We get the opposite. It gets super dry here. Now, this is opposite things for my breathing. The dry air is very good for my asthma. However, I like Unbound. I'm just taking a quick spin through here. This is yesterday's harvest. With all of its attendant weirdness. Okay, you want to put her in the serial killer thing. No mermaids in this serial killer. That ad kills me. No, I like that. I'm adding her to the serial killer. Good to come up with a funny caption for that one. Disembodied legs. Okay. And these are for, those just need to go in a different bucket. It can, but it doesn't, Amber. It doesn't work that way. Weather should just do what I want it to do. If only. If only. Let's go ahead and cut this out. I don't know when we're going to use it, but I remember there was something in that pile I wanted to use. It's cool. Okay. So yeah, I got to look up my, I know that there's in the creepy bin. I have my work cut out for me this weekend. Are you guys still interested in jelly printing on Sunday? I did find when I was trimming down today, I found a couple of pieces that I thought might work for the way this is. I found this blue. And then this blue with this pink. This is the metallics that we tried out. I thought that might go nice. So I already found a couple, but are you guys still interested in jelly plating with some themed colors in mind? Yes, ma'am. Okay. I don't think Mother Nature's going to go along with that. She's probably would send you an earthquake or a plague. I don't know. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut her out as well. Sometimes you just need the little pictures, you know. You gotta have. So we're sightseeing and we're stalking and maybe we're killing in New Mexico. We're gonna have a whole New Mexico thing going on. I've got a ouch. Hang now. Okay. She'd be like, vote on this. Yeah. Yeah, I think she would. I do. So I did borrow, I told you, a couple of sheets from Elsa's decoupage. And I have some of this pink that I think when we do brayer rollouts, I think I want to add a little color to this because I would like to use this up in this serial killer book. You know, it's a thing. And I think we'll take this little bit of fabric too, and we'll use that somewhere on this page. I like the colors. I like the color. His mother's name is Trixie. Nice. All right, let me see if I can get the link, if that's what she sent me over here for her live. You make live. Ooh, and maybe a little bit of this burgundy right here. That could be fun. Okay, let's put those over there as bits we might use. I'm waiting for it to load up because it's slow. Okay, here we go. Thing from else. Today would be great if you would cooperate with me, computer. Oh, great computer, please don't die on me. I love you bunches. Hello. Link. Let's open the link. I can get you the link. Oh my God, it's so slow. I could take a nap. But that would be very much fun for you guys. So I'm obviously going to be cleaning and finding things and sorting stuff, ironing, and putting out paper in the garage. Oh my God, Google Chrome, I know you're not responding. Please do your thing. Come on. What I do that you don't? There's like, you breathe. We don't like it. Stop that. I gotta find those matchbook covers too. They weren't where I thought they were gonna be. I have a jar for them when I find them. I'm gonna shove them all in a jar. Cause that's how I roll. Oh, come on. How long does it take? Really? Really?